Hello everyone, welcome to Week Started Guidance. Welcome all of you that are new and all of you returning today to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't yet. And if you're interested in booking a personal reading, you can book through the Etsy or coffee shop, both are linked below. In today's reading, we're going to tune into your person's energy, especially for those of you who are currently in a no contact situation or in a separation situation. So we're going to see what is your person feeling right now, what's going on with them, and we're going to see if they are going to reach out to you. So we have three different cards to pick from for today's reading. We have group number 1 here with the chop wood card. We have group number 2 here with the time for a nap card. And we have group number 3 here with the fork in the road card. So these are the 3 cards or the 3 groups you can pick from for today's reading. Just wanted to zoom them in for you so you can take some more time, tune into yourself and into your intuition, think of your person and feel towards which card is calling towards you the very most, which card is kind of popping out to you or drawing you in the very most. The timestamps are down below in the description box and in the pinned comment below this video, and we'll see all of you in your chosen groups. Hello, group number 1, welcome to your reading. So you guys have picked the chop wood card as your card for today's reading on the topic of this no contact situation that you're in with your person, or in the separation situation you're in with your person. So we're going to see what wants to show up in regards to your person's thoughts and feelings towards you here. And we're going to tune in also in the regard of if they are going to reach out to you. Okay, so let's begin. So we have the chop wood. Let's see what else wants to pop out here for you. I'm getting with the chop wood energy, this person has likely not been reaching out for some of you just because they have been very, very busy with their physical circumstances, with their physical life, and also partly for others of you because they are trying to simplify their life. So this person, I feel like for most of you watching, has found this connection quite intimidating and intense. And so they are likely not reaching out to you right now, or are going no contact right now just because they feel like they need to simplify their life a little bit more. They need to work through their emotions, and in order to do so, they just need to keep their life simple and not continue being in contact with you in order to gain a bit more clarity about themselves, about this connection, and where to go next or what to do next. So let's see what else wants to pop out here. So what are their feelings, thoughts here, Spirit? Okay, we have the 4 of Swords reverse. So it's likely that the chop wood energy, or this energy of stillness or reflection, is not going to be lasting long for this person or for you. We also have the 6 of Swords here. So let's see what else. Okay, we got the 2 of Wands energy. I want to get 2 or 3 more cards. Let's see. We have the 2 of Pentacles. All right. And we got the 8 of Cups. Okay, interesting. So this person feels like they're leaving behind something difficult. I feel like it could be something that went on in their life or has to do with their life circumstances, maybe a toxic or negative situation. Or they could here also just be leaving behind the toxic or negative impact that your relationship has had on them, especially if they have experienced this connection as very intense and overwhelming. So this person with the 4 of Swords reverse, they're feeling restless now after they have already been in this period of silence or withdrawal in your relationship. I feel like this person feels likely uneasy about your separation. And I feel like they're also tired of waiting and thinking or reflecting or just revisiting the past situations over and over and over and over again. Yeah, I just heard I am done with that. So yeah, they feel like they're done with that, and they're wanting progress. I feel like they're still unsure about how to act, and they are starting to feel more frustrated, but they're still unsure what is the next step, what is the next thing to do. Especially the chop wood energy, you guys, that you guys have here. This indicates that this connection and the separation that you're in is about patience and grounding and also humility. And the card chop wood here advises doing the simple everyday things while you wait, not forcing progress. So the chop wood card here also spiritually suggests that your person, or even both of you in this situation, are learning to appreciate the ordinary, and that healing or reconnection or reconciliation in this connection will depend on and can only happen when both of you have done the inner quote-unquote maintenance work as well. So there's a lot going on for this person. They likely have been very overwhelmed and are working through that and are feeling frustrated or even a little bit more mentally drained than usual lately. I feel like they could even, for some of you, feel guilty for not doing anything yet here with the Four of Swords reversed. So the thoughts that they could be thinking here with the Four of Swords reversed are, I need to do something soon, but I don't know what that is right now. I don't know what's right. I don't know what I should be doing. So I feel like they just kind of go about their day and chop wood, carry water, just kind of like do what they need to do, but they don't fully know where they stand here, or what to do, what is right to do in your situation. Now with the Six of Swords here, the Six of Swords suggests that this person wants to move towards calmer, peaceful topics with you, or calmer, peaceful themes in your connection. They want to move away from conflict, pain, or confusion. The Six of Swords here can also indicate or mean this person may be traveling towards calmer emotional waters, or even like literally traveling somewhere. Maybe they can emotionally detach as well for the sake of peace. But I feel like here this person is in some way seeking a smoother path back towards communication with you. Given the other cards here that we have, it seems they want healing or reconciliation to happen, but they are kind of taking the slow and mindful and quiet route to get there. I feel like they are mainly also trying to stabilize themselves before they are ready to have like any type of conversation or reconciliation with you. This person wants peace in your connection, not tension. They want to leave behind with the Eight of Cups any type of tension that may be present in this connection. They just don't want to deal with that anymore. So with the Two of Wands, this person is kind of looking ahead right now. They're looking, planning for the future and envisioning what the future may look like. So they are in this what is next type of energy state. They're weighing options and considering whether to reach out or keep moving forward alone. And for how long do they want to continue moving forward? You know, when do they want to reach out? They're kind of thinking of an action plan and like setting like, you know, some type of loose structure around that. The feelings here that this person has are hopeful but uncertain, and they're thinking thoughts like, should I reach out or stay in my lane? What would happen if I did reach out? If I reach out right now, is it going to be too soon? Should I wait a little bit longer? And how long should I wait? Like those types of thoughts are on their mind here. With the Two of Pentacles here as well, this adds indecision. This is this person juggling priorities, feelings, even their responsibilities. As I said, it's likely for a lot of you that they're not responding as quickly, especially if they haven't responded in like a day or so, that they are not responding because they are busy with work or other responsibilities, or they are just kind of overwhelmed with everything they got going on in their everyday life. But also the Two of Pentacles here indicates this person may be going back and forth emotionally in their mind between thoughts like, should I message them or just let it go? They could be balancing emotional instability as well with some practical concerns, which are focused on work, on getting their life in order and just having more simplicity in their life as well. They could, for some of you, also be experiencing some prideful moments and are just finding it hard to reach out because some things that were done or said still kind of hurt their pride in this connection. So they are feeling torn between wanting stability here and at the same time fearing change. And yeah, like they're just balancing different responsibilities. Or different, you know, things they've got going on, juggling their priorities, figuring out what is right to do. So which value comes first, you know? That's also the sense that they're figuring something out here. For some of you, this person could also have been sick or just like feeling a little bit under the weather, because this can also indicate them balancing their health, their well-being, or even for some of you, their financial situation. Now with the Eight of Cups energy, this is the emotional kind of pivot point here, where this person is using the no contact situation to seek deeper understanding, seek deeper fulfillment in their lives. I feel like they are just trying to, again, as we said, walk away from anything negative or any tension or any difficulty or anything that was like really heavy in this connection. They are trying to resolve within themselves what, or understand within themselves what was potentially emotionally unresolved or unfulfilling in their life, or even in this connection, if that resonates for you guys. And they are on a journey to understand why. So they need the space and time to really understand themselves right now. So there is emotional distance here. This Eight of Cups indicates, and this person's search for meaning. They might be feeling sad as well, a little bit frustrated about this connection, but trying to find peace. There's a sense here that this person does care still, but feels like they need to figure themselves out first, especially if they're still feeling, you know, this kind of tension pop up for them in regards to this connection. So let's see, like, will they reach out? Let's see. Let's get some cards for this question. So will this person reach out? Okay, we have the Hermit. Like, not anytime soon, you guys. Not anytime soon. They're in a soul-searching phase, but they're still curious about you and curious about this connection. Okay, what else? Okay, this one. We have the Ace of Wands. Let's get one or two more. Let's see how many one of that. Okay, these two. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. And then we have the Three of Cups. Limbo. Okay, so I just heard there's another person in the picture. So that's why there's no contact likely for some of you. Or they're just trying to smooth a relationship over with another person right now. Or just trying to know where they stand with this other person. So here there's a sense that there is a third party or a third influence or community or society somehow influencing them. It could also be that they're friends or family members influencing this person in regards to your connection, which are likely making it difficult for them to, reach out. Okay, so will they reach out? The quick to the point answer to this is not immediately. There is potential later on. And this person is starting to stir from their little nap, from their silence. But right now, they're still emotionally sorting things out and trying to find clarity. They need to understand themselves first, here with the Hermit card. And there are other people somehow in the picture, again, like influences from other people, or they could just like be trying to figure out how they can have potentially a relationship with you with someone else in the picture. But this person is still in this more introspective phase, searching for understanding. They're not yet ready for outward communication. They are thinking a lot about what happened between the two of you and what they truly want before they act. This person is internally still observant. They're still curious about you and they are still mentally active about you. They are thinking of communicating, but cautiously. And this card's kind of giving the sense of this person wanting to test the waters first. They may want to message you just like a little bit, or just drafting a message that they may want to send. But they are, however, unsure of how you will respond. And again, they're curious or unsure about what is right to do. So how should they say things? How should they draft things? They're not sure what the right words are. The Ace of Wands here does indicate that in the future, this person will reignite connection. There's a strong impulse that they are going to be feeling in the future to reach out. Communication might actually start very suddenly once this person's courage overrides their fear. And when they do reach out, it will be with this intention of wanting an equal give and take between the two of you. They may offer something small, like a small trinket to you as well, like a friendly message, or give you something. Like they may share a casual gesture with you. But yeah, like they may even, like for some of you, bring a physical gift to you. They kind of want the balance between the two of you to be restored here with the Six of Pentacles. Now the Three of Cups energy here is in limbo, which speaks of some emotional reconnection in the future. But this is again not yet very grounded, since there feel like there are other people or other influences, even influences from society or community or a friend group or family at play here. So overall, will they reach out? Not immediately, as said. The current state that this person's in is solitude and introspection. But in the near future, they're going to start to feel more curiosity and a stronger desire to talk. And they may reach out in the near future. I feel like that's likely going to be a very impulsive reaching out as well, like just suddenly clicked and there we go, we communicate again. So it's going to be like that. Now with the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Cups in limbo, communication and reconnection is very, very likely in your connection, but it is going to start small and cautiously. And also, full emotional reunion is not guaranteed yet, as it depends on mutual receptivity between the two of you. So yeah, there's a strong indication they will reach out, but when they feel emotionally ready and safe to do so. The energy between the two of you here for sure is not over. It is kind of pausing, maturing, and heading for some reigniting as well. Yeah. So that's all that I have for you guys today for today's reading on the no contact / separation situation. Thank you for joining the reading, you guys. You do have strong Virgo energy here and also Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energies, in case that resonates for some of you. So let me know in the comments how it was. And if you want to book a personal reading, you can book a reading through my Etsy shop or the coffee shop. Both are linked down below. For 18 plus pick a card readings and more spicy content, check out my Patreon. And I'll see you guys soon in the next one. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more tarot insights. Sending you so much love and clarity, and see you soon in the next video. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. You have picked the Time for a Nap card here. So let's see what wants to show up for you guys today on this topic of no contact / separation. So first of all, we're just going to look into your person's thoughts, feelings, and then we're going to head into the question or the inquiry of will they reach out to you. So starting with the Time for a Nap card here. This feels to me like this person is just like taking a bit of a time out to relax, to pause, to retreat within themselves. I'm hearing to find comfort within themselves again before they will be ready for communication with you. I'm hearing I'm taking a short nap, I'm taking a time out. So they're just kind of like on this shorter period of no contact with you. Yeah, let's see what else wants to show up. So let's draw a couple more cards here to see what else wants to be shared. So let's see, what are their thoughts and feelings here during this no contact? What's going on? Yeah, we have this Seven of Cups in the reversed position. Too many cards flipped through with that one. Let's see what else. Oh, okay. So we have the Devil, the little devil energy here. I'm hearing I'm overtaxed, I'm overburdened. Actually, want to take the crystal to put it on the card. Okay, so I got a rock to put over the devil, the censors and this nudity. Okay, so we have the devil here. Yeah, this person is taking a time out because of their arousal, let's say, because of their passion. Let's see what else. It is maybe likely very overwhelming for them. Yeah, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Let's see what else. Oh, yeah, we have the 9 of Swords. Yeah, like the devil, the ego, the passion, the difficulty of the attachment here is deeply intense, and this person is doing their best to find clarity, and they're doing like a bit of a pause on the situation between the two of you to find that clarity. This one, yeah, the Knight of Cups. We got the 2 of Swords on the bottom. So the 2 of Swords on the bottom here indicates that this person is doing their best to decide what to do next. They are, as of now, unsure what they are going to do next. So they're still confused. They're doing their best to resolve this confusion. Like they want to reach out to you, but they want to reach out to you in a way that's good, in a way that's a good action, in a way that's a loving action, not in a way that messes things up between the two of you even more or even further with the devil. So the overall tone, the overall energy this person is in right now is that of pause, rest, and retreat, and just surrender to what is present, to be able to resolve it, or to be able to find the clarity needed for resolution. This person feels like things between the two of you may need to rest right now, because energetically it feels like it was a lot for them. There may have been a lot of like push and pull between the two of you, a lot of conflict, or just a lot of, let's say, quote unquote, passion, or a desire towards something more, and that they just could not contain or could not figure out how to deal with. So they might be pulling away to recover their clarity. So we have the 7 of Cups in the reverse position here, right? So when upright, the 7 of Cups will indicate confusion and fantasy. Here in the reverse position, it means that this person is starting to see reality more clearly after they have been lost in confusion or in emotional overwhelm. So this person, they might have been daydreaming or juggling too many emotional options in the past, even avoidance. And now they are forced to confront the truth. Possibly that they miss you, or that they created some of the chaos that they've experienced themselves. What this person is feeling is some regret, clarity dawning on them. They're starting to feel more emotionally sober in your relationship as well, which is amazing and good on them, you know, like this person also, like if they are prone to fantasies idealism or youthful idealistic tendencies, they are now thinking, I can't keep escaping reality. I need to face reality. I need to face what's really going on for me and my life and this relationship. So they're really starting to, get that clarity, be very like mentally, emotionally sober about your connection. So this person, they're still in the grips, at least partly, they're still in the grips with their obsession, attachment, or even feeling trapped in unhealthy patterns that have to do with you or have to do with your connection. So that's mainly what this person is trying to like escape from or to have time to pause from. They may still feel bound to you. They may still feel like a strong, almost obsessive physical or emotional pull towards you. But they may also fear that bond, that strong pull. They may fear that because it exposes them deeply, and it partly also exposes their deep shadow side of control, desire, and even guilt or shame. So this person is feeling here with the devil like intense attraction towards you, even obsession mixed with fear or shame. They can't let go, but it also scares them, whatever is going on in this connection. So they feel like they just need to pause because of that. The devil here also means that they feel addicted to the connection, but also feel, at least currently, powerless to fix it. Now, the Five of Pentacles or the Five of Coins here reveals that there is a deeper loneliness this person is feeling. There could be thoughts or feelings of rejection that they are expecting from you as well, that's leading them to kind of withdraw from the connection and just like, protect themselves a bit more. They could even feel right now left out, possibly abandoned, or even ashamed of what is going on. So if you guys have potentially been feeling, that also this person is literally making you feel like they feel, especially if they were the one who pulled away, they're also now facing the cold aftermath of that choice. So they may want warmth, contact, reassurance, a warm house to head towards, but they don't know how to ask for it. So they're definitely feeling like they miss you, but they also right now don't know how to come back or how to ask for a connection or how to have a connection without this heavy, intense attraction or addiction or obsession or any like unhealthy pattern that may have been present in the connection. So with the Nine of Swords, they're feeling anxious, sleepless, even haunted by regret, fear, or shame. And this is mental torment. This person replaying conversations in their head. They're feeling guilty and wondering, what if this is happening? What if you're thinking this? What if you're thinking that, They could be even anxiously spiraling about this connection. Especially with the devil and the Nine of Swords here. If you have been in no contact, this person likely thinks about you constantly, group number 2, but in a very painful, self-critical way. They are thinking, I messed this up. What if it's too late? I will never have a beautiful relationship. I'm not capable to have a good relationship anyway. So, they're very like critical of themselves, even blaming themselves for the current abandonment or feelings of abandonment. Now with the Knight of Cups energy, the part of them that still wants to come forward with love is represented here. So they are still feeling a romantic longing for you and for something more in this connection. They may even want to reconcile or apologize and are thinking about that. And there's a wish here to reconnect. This action with the Knight of Cups is hesitant though, especially literally following so many cards. Kind of feels like all these cards, especially like with the horse, like not being fully in the picture. It feels like the horse is being kind of dragged down by all these cards. So this person is feeling like they want to move, but they are chained by fear, by the Nine of Swords, by anxiety, by obsession, unhealthy patterns, feelings like I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough anyway, etc. So they're kind of thinking, that they would reach out if only they could be brave enough, if only they had the emotional capacity to handle themselves or handle their feelings right now. There's a feeling here like they still care and they wish they could do something or say something more and do it more quickly. So with the Two of Swords here on the bottom, this person is in an emotional stalemate, indecision and paralysis. Like they're in that kind of freeze energy where they're, what's going on? Like just, don't move, like that type of freeze energy, frozen by guilt or fear. So let's see what wants to show up. So based on these cards, in regards to reaching out, this person's very, very likely not going to be reaching out anytime soon. Not immediately. They do feel emotionally paralyzed. And though the desire is strong here, they may need to process some of these energies first, and they know it with the time for a nap energy. Okay, so let's see. Will they reach out? What do the cards say about that? So will this person reach out? We have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Will this person reach out? We have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords reversed. Yeah, I'm hearing they're being hypercritical of themselves here, and they are not going to be reaching out anytime soon, at least not until they handle that and resolve that. We have the Two of Pentacles here. So the Ten of Pentacles in the reversed position shows instability and yeah, just this person feeling like uncertain, disappointed, even ashamed of how things turned out. So this feels like a loss of long-term potential harmony or a stable foundation with you. This person does miss you. You represent warmth and nurturing and grounded care in their eyes. You represent those qualities. And they may see you as the stable, caring one, someone who offered security and emotional grounding to them. The Queen of Coins here also reflects this person's longing for comfort and healing, or they may want to feel that warmth again, but don't quite know how to approach it. Now, with the Queen of Swords here, there's miscommunication, there's a sense of bitterness, guilt, like feeling bitter about what they did, how they act. They're just overall feeling bitter that they didn't take action. There's a feeling, however, of like really like hurting oneself with one's own thoughts of oneself. A lot of hyper inner critical energy is here with the Queen of Swords. And the sense of mental overload is present here as well. So with the Two of Pentacles, this person is hesitating, kind of weighing their options right now when it comes to reaching out. They're reflecting on what went wrong. They still care, but feel blocked by rejection, fear of rejection or miscommunication. In regards to their actions with the Two of Pentacles, they are still undecided. They are juggling this connection. They're not yet committing to contact with, you know, themselves. In their mind, they're not yet choosing to reach out to you. They're kind of juggling what to do next. So will they reach out? Not yet. The intention to reach out, especially with the Knight of Cups being here, is starting to form. But this person, they're still too hesitant or unsure right now. There's emotional care present, that is for sure. But communication feels delayed until they feel it is safe or balanced again. And that kind of translates into until they feel internally within themselves safe and balanced. So if they do reach out, it is likely after a period of internal weighing and observation. So you can expect that maybe in a few weeks to a couple of months. The energy here is not no forever, but also it is I'm not ready yet as well. So during this time, the Queen of Pentacles here stands as advice for you, group number 2, to focus on your own grounding, your own comfort, and your own worth. This person, when they sense that stability and less tension in the dynamic is present, it is going to likely encourage them to communicate more gently and more effortlessly. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in, group number 2, to this reading. In case you want to connect to more spicy topics and uncensored content with Devil, here we do have some of that more 18 plus type of theme emerging, or themes emerging. So if you want to tune into that, you can check out my Patreon for those more spicy 18 plus readings. The link is down below. And if you want to book a reading, you can book a reading through my Etsy or Ko-fi, also linked below this reading. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for sharing your energy. Do let me know in the comments how this was for you and how it resonates. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as well. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you have a lovely rest of the day and send you so much love and clarity. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. So you guys have picked, oh, will I be able to pick it up? We have picked the fork in the road here for group number 3. So this is going to be a reading on the topic of no contact or separation with regards to your person or the person that's on your mind. And in this reading, we're just going to tune into what's going on with your persons, what are their thoughts, their feelings. And also we're specifically going to ask, will they reach out, and like what's the situation around them reaching out as well. Okay, so let's look at the no contact situation here first. So with the fork in the road energy, there's a feeling of choice, quite, blatantly obvious here. This person feels like they need to make a choice between two things in their life right now. So one of the things I feel like involves you, and the other doesn't involve you as much or does not involve you at all. That is going to depend on your connection or what's the process in your relationship right now. So this person is in front of a decision right now. They are not sure what they want. They're not sure what they have to pick or what is best for them to pick. So they are basically in the state of inertia and procrastination right now, trying to somehow, in some way, shape, or form, figure out what to do next, but they don't know what's best for them to do. So there is a spiritual, like spirit wants to come in, just comment on something for this group as well, and that is mainly that for your person there are other options available and there are other options for them to pick from, but this person specifically is choosing to focus on either this or that. So either or, it's their type of thinking. It's like either this is going to happen or that is going to happen. But spirit here in this connection just wants to explicitly illuminate the fact that there are many other different paths and many other different options available from this person to pick from. So they're not limited to either one or the other path that they are thinking they are limited to. So that's just something that's very clearly showing up here. So if you have the option, you can communicate that to your person. Group number 3, like in some way, shape, or form, if it comes up, if they express to you that they are struggling, if they do reach out, you can start a conversation around what options they have in their life and help them see that they have other options or other like avenues, other paths in how to dealing with the situation that they're dealing with available to them. So that's going to like clear some of the pressure of this person. Okay, so let's see. So the fork in road, indecision is what is causing the no contact. The indecision is present because this person is overwhelmed and because they don't know what to do, because neither of the options is ringing right for them, and it's not ringing right for them because they're not meant to pick either one or the other, but they're meant to pick something else, but they're not seeing the possibility, the option of being able to choose something else right now. So that's just like, a little intro to this group. Okay, so let's see what's going on with regards to their thoughts, their feelings here first. Let's see what wants to pop up. Spirit, please. Okay. Okay, group number 3. Okay. So this person is conflicted, the 5 of Swords energy. Let's see what else. Okay, yeah. Like literally fork in the road, choosing between two different things. Okay, let's see what else. Open. Okay, self-preservation, self-protection with the 7 of Wands energy. Let's see what else. The Page of Wands energy here as well. Let's get 1 or 2 more. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles is in the reversed position, which indicates this person is not planning very like stable future yet, or is not planning a new beginning. They're not planning anything because they are overwhelmed and they just don't have the capacity to plan for something more at this time. Okay, so let's walk through these cards. So it is obvious this person is facing a major decision about you or the connection, or they are perceiving this to be the case, right? They feel torn between two paths, maybe between even pride and vulnerability, fear and desire, or even just between you or another direction in life. So that is in this person causing a state of like procrastination. They are in uncertainty, not in apathy, even if they are feeling on occasion a bit lethargic. But like if we take a step back, if we look from the behind a bit more, like this person, they care enough to be conflicted. So if you, group number 3, are wondering, like, do they care at all? Do they even like care about me? Or are they just done with this? You know, if you're very hurt by this person, they do care. They care enough to be conflicted. They care enough to feel like they need to grapple between these two paths. So they feel like they must choose. They haven't chosen yet because they don't know what they need to do or what they need to choose. So as I said, this person will likely end up going with something different altogether, something that's not yet so strongly present in their mind as an option. Maybe a mix of the two paths, you know, they just need to figure it out, and they are in the process of figuring it all out right now. So the 5 of Wands here, this is inner, and also sometimes it can also indicate outer conflict. So this person right now in this no contact period, they may feel frustrated, defensive, even overwhelmed by the mixed emotions they're feeling. I feel like they are mad at themselves because they're taking so long to decide something or figure something out, and they just don't know what is best for them to do, like what is best for them to choose in this situation. They do feel like there's a sense of tension present as well in your relationship. There could have been misunderstandings or clashing egos between you, and this person is still replaying that tension if that's something that occurred. The 5 of Wands also shows competition or pride. They want to quote unquote win or maintain control instead of being vulnerable, basically. So their feelings here are agitated, confused. They are still emotionally stirred up, and it's likely that they're not wishing to interact or reach out yet, you know, or right now, because they are emotionally stirred up quite a lot. There's a desire here to explore the connection, especially like with how beautifully this Page of Wands just seems to be illuminated by the sun. There's a feeling of, I want to break through the barriers with the Ganesha illuminated as well, and the Page of Wands. So this person wants all the best for you, for them in this relationship. They want both of you to be happy, and they're trying to approach this connection optimistically, and right now more so through a lens of exploration. So even though they want to direct or move their energy towards exploration, optimism, and just like more excitement and gentleness with the Page of Wands, there's still a feeling of, you know, kind of being, I don't know, agitated, but by what happened in the past or what they're currently feeling as well. So with the 2 of Pentacles, this continues the same theme for you that we had here, indecision and juggling. So they're still going back and forth, emotionally unsure about how to handle this relationship or how to handle what's resolving between the 2 of you or what's going on between the 2 of you. I feel like it's not that they don't want to reach out, so it's not that thing that they don't want to reach out. They're just not sure how to approach reaching out to you or balance their life, balance their priorities, or kind of figure out what has priority in terms of values and needs in their life. I feel like that is the main struggle here for this person, to kind of balance their priorities. That's feeling like the main struggle. So for your situation, life circumstances, pride, ego, stubbornness, or fear of rejection may all be in play in this connection and in play in this decision-making process. So this person's torn between reaching out and staying silent. They do know and feel like they need to get themselves together before they do anything. So they're really thinking about that. How do they get themselves together before they reach out? With the 7 of Wands here, they're feeling defensive, protective, perhaps even still a little bit stubborn, about what went on either in the past or recently between the two of you. This is an energy of I'll stand my guard, and they might be guarded, possibly afraid that you will reject them, or are just trying to protect their pride. They could even convince themselves they have to, quote unquote, prove something before reconnecting with you. They need to prove something to themselves before reconnecting with you. And still underneath that wall is passion and conviction that this is not over. It's just being resisted right now. So the feelings here are that they care, again, they wouldn't fight as much or be so annoyed and frustrated by this indecision if they didn't care. But they still feel like they need to kind of protect themselves, or feel like they need to gain some clarity before they reach out to you. They feel like they need to get themselves together before they do anything. And they are afraid, that if they end up reaching out, they may lose control or look weak in some way, shape, or form to you. Even though you, group number 3, may not perceive it as weakness, this person may perceive it as weakness within themselves. So they just want to reach out when they got themselves handled, basically, when they got themselves together, when they know they will not lose control in interaction with you. So there's hopeful, there's a hopeful energy here with the Page of Wands. There's curiosity still. It's being illuminated. So I feel like this is where things are moving for the two of you, For the two of you, this is where things are moving. There's desire, and there's the spark of communication here, potentially already in some way, shape, or form occurring between the two of you. So after the resistance is still here. But this person is starting to think, how do they want to reach out? They do want to reach out in a more light, playful way, or just kind of test the waters between the two of you, see where you are standing right now. That's kind of what they want to do here. So this is the card of text message energy, basically, or email or whatever, something that indicates that they are interested, that they want to drop in your inbox or in your messages, even on social media. But yeah, they want to reach out in a playful, gentle way. So this is the text message energy, short, curious, and kind of spontaneous. It's maybe feeling a bit young in energy. I don't want to say immature, but just kind of gentle in energy and genuine. This is like the feeling of, I want to check in with you. How have you been? What's been going on with you? So group number 3, this person is excited, they're curious, they're still drawn to you. And with the Ace of Pentacles, they are maybe not fully sure how they want to reach out. They are also thinking that they maybe missed some opportunities here, or are still like delaying the start of communication. Yeah, so the reversed Ace of Pentacles here really just indicates that they're hesitating or kind of self-sabotaging the timing of this connection right now. They might fear rejection or feel that the moment to fix things has passed, even for some of you. You know, that they're maybe like struggling with that still, and those are those more self-sabotaging thoughts. But I feel like this person still wants to, you know, they still end up feeling the pull. Like, even if they have thoughts of, I missed my chance, you know, I can't fix anything with us or between the two of us anymore. You know, even if they're having these thoughts, they still end up feeling drawn to you, feeling curious about you, like still want to reach out and be like, hey, how's it going? What's been going on with you? You know, what's been happening, baby? You know, that kind of vibe. This kind of jazz energy is here. So yeah, so they're thinking, they're not sure, right, when is the right moment. They want to reach out, but they're also thinking maybe it's too late or it's not the right moment right now. So those are kind of like those hesitating, kind of self-sabotaging, quote unquote, thoughts. They're not really self-sabotaging. They're just indicating this person is not ready yet to reach out. But we could say it's, you know, it's kind of self-sabotage a bit as well. Okie doke, so will they reach out? I've been blabbing on for almost like 20 minutes about all this. So let's see, will they actually reach out? Okay, group number 3, will they reach out to you? We have the 3 of Pentacles. Lovely. So like, yeah, they will reach out. Yeah, the 10 of Cups, that's so cute. Oh my God. You know, like, I feel like, you know, that energy when you see a puppy and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to squish it and love it. That's kind of vibe here. Oops. You have the Page of Cups, yeah. They will reach out, right? They will, for sure. For sure, they will reach out. They're still dealing with some anxiety and tension here, but this person will reach out to you. So to just elaborate on the cards a little bit, so the 3 of Pentacles here feels like building bridges and collaborating. So this person may want to reach out and say that they want to work something out, or like collaborate with you on something even. So the 3 of Pentacles here just says that they do want to rebuild or reconnect in a stable and also like in a respectful manner. So when it comes to reaching out, they are thinking practically about this, about how to approach you, maybe rehearsing what they would say as well. And they want the conversation to go smoothly between the two of you. They want cooperation with you, and they hope for a constructive connection with you in the future. So the 10 of Cups, that energy of I love you, I just want to squish you, you're so cute and amazing, and I want to hang out with you. So there's this type of harmony here, just really feeling to me like a puppy energy, you know, like, for example, me, I love puppies, I love dogs. So whenever I see a dog, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love it. You know, I can't help but just like go there and touch it and love it. If the, you know, owner is open, or is giving the indication that it's open, that they are open, that I can come. If the owner is like, no, I don't want to do that, I will not approach. But yeah, like it's got that energy of, wow, I love you, I want to cuddle with you, I want to play around, It's that type of vibe. It's very cute and it's very playful. It's got that energy of the Page of Wands here. So it's feeling that, like that emotional fulfillment, harmony, love. This person may still idealize your connection. For some of you, you represent a vision of happiness or peace that they crave. So that's like a bit of a bump in the road potentially for some of you, but yeah, like they want to see you and they are emotionally very involved in it. They haven't emotionally detached. There's a longing here to see you. They still care very deeply about you. That's also seen here with the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups could also represent a message, literally like with a little cup. So the Page of Cups here is representing kind of an emotional offering, which can be a message, apology, a heartfelt gesture this person shares with you. It is often the card of reaching out first, especially after, missing someone or feeling, some type of tug in the heart or pull towards wanting to reach out to that person to make something right, or just, to share some love, to extend a heartfelt gesture towards another person. So there's definitely this type of energy of love and sharing here, and tenderness. There's again like an energy of missing you here with the Page of Cups. So I do have the Nine of Swords at the end here, so the Nine of Swords does let us know that there's still anxiety, right? There's still anxiety due to all this that this person is feeling. So the anxiety is still very, very strong. There's still a lot of tension this person is feeling and processing. And they are anxious. They could be overthinking or just fearful as well. So they want to rebuild and reconnect for sure. And the Nine of Swords here, this does not cancel out the other cards. It delays the action though. So this person needs to deal with this anxiety and tension first, as we see here in their feeling state and in their thoughts, etc. They need to process that in order to be able to reach out in this loving way. So their intention is, yes, they want to rebuild, they want to reconnect. There's strong love here, sense of nostalgia, missing you, and strong affection towards you, just like wanting to love you and hold you and kiss you and, just be playful. Basically, that's the vibe here. So they will take action. This person will reach out to you, but it will be delayed because of the Nine of Swords, because of the tension that they're feeling. They might even reach out in more of a timid way. They may reach out softly with a small message or an apology once they kind of overcome the tension, internal tension, or the nerves that they are feeling. So yes, they will very, very, very likely reach out to you and like build a bridge again, or want to build a bridge again between the two of you. So thank you guys for tuning in to this reading. It's been a pleasure to tune in and share this energy with you guys. We do have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energies, and then Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energies here as well, in case that resonates for any of you. If you want to book a personal reading, you can book a reading through Etsy or Ko-fi. All the links to those websites are down below. And for those of you interested in 18+, pick a card, tarot readings, more spicy, uncensored content, you can tune into that on my Patreon. Sending you so much love. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know how this was for you. And I'll see you soon in the next video. Have a lovely rest of the day. Bye. Namaste.